Hey, welcome back to the Broken Spoon. So, I have a nephew that is engaged in getting married in the fall, and his fiance is having a bridal shower. The Sunday after this is being recorded, and she has asked me to make a few things for the shower. One is macaroons, French macaroons, and the other is lemon bars. So today's episode will be on macaroons. So let's get started. Okay, well, we've got a lot going on here. First of all, separate 2 large eggs at room temperature. Save the yolks, eat them, make another dish with them. Pop the yolks in there, and then we have measured out 53 grams of regular granulated sugar. We also have our powdered sugar, 117 grams, and 71 grams of almond flour. I'll be sifting those after I get this going. But so we're gonna whip this into like a meringue type filling, light, fluffy white. After it goes for a little bit, I'll add the sugar in. So I'll put this on low, let it spin a little bit. So we'll move over here. So we're gonna take the flour and the powdered sugar and strain it. Mainly, we're gonna remove any big clumps from the almond flour. Plus this mixes the 2 of them together. You can tell by the ratio, 117 grams of sugar, 71 grams of almond flour. It's mostly powdered sugar and egg whites. This is also a gluten-free dessert if you have such issue. Okay, we're looking for stiff peaks, so that's pretty good right there. So now, if you have any food coloring, which I'm making strawberry macaroons today, so the food coloring goes into the shell, which is here, and the shell, no matter what food coloring you put on it, they're all the same. There's no flavoring in the shell to make it one way or the other. So the ingredients are all the same. It just looks different, and the mind thinks it's different. The filling is where the flavor's at.
It's a nice light pink color, which would look good for strawberries. I can get the white off the edges there and get that mixed in.
Okay, next we're going to fold in the flour and sugar mixture. So put about 1/3 of the mixture in here. And then very gently fold it in, turn it up from the bottom. If you stir it too much, it'll turn into a liquid. Okay, so that's the right consistency. Now we're going to put it into our piping bag. I've got a small to medium tip on there. I'm going to put it into a can to hold it for me, and then pipe this in here. Okay, so once that's done, you pull it up and wrap this so you don't get the dough all over your hands, and then gently squeeze the air out until you see a little pink at the tip. And now we're going to make the macaroons. So you want to squeeze it out, and then at the very end gently give it a swirl. You're trying to prevent a tip from forming. Okay, when you get to this stage, you want to tap the paint. That will help remove any air bubbles and flatten them out a little bit. You can see some that I didn't do the swirl properly, have a little tiny tip on them. So now this is going to sit in a warm place for 40 minutes to an hour to get a crust, a hard shell, well, not hard, but a shell gently over the top before it goes in a 250-degree oven. Okay, so they've been setting for about 40 to 50 minutes, and if you touch it gently, the outside is hard, dried. So it's time for them to go into the oven for 10 to 12 minutes. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes. Let's see how they're doing. See how they've got that foot on the bottom? That's what we want. I'm gonna give it a little bit more and take them out. That's what we're looking for, the foot on the bottom. So I took them out. We're gonna let them cool off now for a minimum of 10 minutes. Okay, so now for the filling, I'm doing a buttercream. So we take 1 stick of softened butter, and we're doing a ratio of 100% to 75%. So 100% butter, 75% powdered sugar. So get that mixed together. Now we're going to add flavoring. We're going to use strawberry extract, but you can use any flavoring. This is one of my favorite, maple. That in macaroons, that's my favorite. Got orange. What do we got? Caramel here, and even coffee. So you could use whatever your flavor is, because it's basically, that's the only difference in a macaroon is the extract that goes into it. Everything else is just bells and whistles, food coloring. Okay, let's add in some food drops. You can always add more if it's not dark enough for you. And you just add a dash of this. There, maybe more than a dash. It's like maybe a little more than a quarter teaspoon. We'll mix it up, give it a taste. Like I said, you can use any type of filling. This one has the chocolate ganache in it. The shell's the same. You can change the color for individual ones, but I'm just showing you generally. They're good. I mean, I'm sure an expert or someone that knows what they're doing more than I can say, oh, I did something wrong. But I'm pleased. I think they turned out great. And I'd be happy to share them with anyone. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. This is Dean with The Broken Spoon. See you later.